everyone, this is Dr. Kalishwari, Assistant Professor from Department of Management, Kristu Jayanti University. So today we are going to discuss about time of supply in case of vouchers. In case of GST, this is one of the important parts which we have to discuss on. So time of supply plays an important role in GST where vouchers is also a part of it. So under time of supply of vouchers, it is actually specified in the section 12 subsection 4 in case of goods and section 13 and subsection 4 for services. So normally it is based on whether the supply is identified at the time of supply or not. So based on that the voucher is decided. When it comes to voucher, so what is voucher? So Central Goods and Services Tax has already defined the term voucher. So which means it's an instrument where there is an obligation to accept it as per the consideration or a part of consideration for the supply of goods or services, or in case of both in some cases. So when we discuss about vouchers, it is important to know the types of vouchers also in case of GST. So one is single purpose voucher and one is multi-purpose voucher. So when it comes to single purpose voucher, a voucher where the goods or services and the GST rate are known at the time of issue of that particular voucher. So when it comes to the multi-purpose voucher, so what happens? A voucher where the goods or services are not known at the time of issue or at the time of GST rate is also not mentioned in that particular time. So these are the two differences. And when it comes to the provisions and rules which has to be discussed in case of time of supply in case of voucher, if the supply is identified at the time of issue of voucher, the time of supply in the date of issue of voucher is the time of supply. Then in case of if the supply is not identifiable, the time of supply of voucher is the date of redemption of the voucher. So how to identify this? So in that case, for an example, a movie ticket voucher is issued for a specific movie show. The supply is identified. So the time of supply is the date of issue on which the voucher is being given to that person. Suppose a shopping gift voucher usable for any product in a store. So in that case, you can't able to identify the time of supply. Why? Because it is only applicable when the redemption happens. When you are using that particular voucher in that place and you are gaining that product, at that time only you can identify the time of supply. So in this case, the time of supply will be the date of redemption. So another example. So supply identified at the time of issue of vouchers. So a voucher issued for a specific restaurant meal or a movie ticket where the tax rate and the supply or the place of supply is already known. In that case, what happens? GST is payable at that time of issue of voucher. In that case, this means it comes under the supply identified in case of vouchers. And next, if supply is not identified at the time of issue of voucher, example same, the shopping gift cards that can be used to buy any item in the store, not specified to one item or not specified to that particular branch or something. You can use that voucher to any of the branches. Similarly, Zudio or something, if you have branches located nearby your showroom also, you can go and visit and you can use it. But at the time of use only, this type of voucher can be attained with the time of supply. So this comes under the time of redemption of this particular voucher. So here we learned about the time of supply under voucher. So there are two types of voucher. One is single purpose voucher and second one is the multi-purpose voucher. And in case of that, how to determine when the supply is identified and how to determine when the supply is not identifiable. So these are the two differences, and when we use a particular voucher for particular purpose, that comes under the single purpose voucher. When you use that particular voucher to buy n number of products, that comes under the multi-purpose voucher. So here we end the video with this topic for today. We'll meet you soon in the next video. Thank you.